Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg. Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against Denver. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic, and it's Snell in the 3 slot. And the officials whistle a foul. The bucket's good.
Just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely. Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
4 on the shot clock. Rose can't hit. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Butler. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Bulls shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
You know, when you look at the Thunder in their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Durant with it. Gasol covering. Here's Ibaka. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Ibaka hits both of them.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Durant against Mirotic. Durant, that's good. Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Rose goes in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And, guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Here's Rose, following the score by Oklahoma City. Gasol kicks to Mirotic. Releases from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short. Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Durant with it. Butler covering. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
Now, here's Cantor. Hammers it down right over the D.
Boy, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up just made it unstoppable.
Three-pointer, Butler.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Bulls trail by 3. Rose kicks to Butler. Dishes it to Gasol. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Perfect inbounds play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Kyle Singler is up there with Nick Collison. And it's Cantor in at the 7. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Butler. Gasol. And the layup is good. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Westbrook dishes to Collison. The feed to Cantor. And the pass to Westbrook. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Rose. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Butler. Gasol is screen on Waiters. Butler goes in. Passes it to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Here's Snell. He's covered by Zingler. Here's Butler. Here's Gasol. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Zingler. And it's Andre Robertson in for Waiters.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Rose goes in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. This all setting the pick for Rose. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. Tipped away. And Robertson gets to Durant. To Ibaka. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, guys?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook against Rose. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 3rd in rebounding, 3rd in free throw percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every Karen off the backboard.
Here's Durant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup. Solid margin of victory for them and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special. And that combination is a winning one.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register 1 win against every other team in the league back in 2015.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating every team in the league, only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was.
Left side Durant. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the left wing. Snell dishes to Rose. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Rose against Augustine. He dishes it to Ibaka. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Gasol is screen on Augustine.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, it might happen.
Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Roberson.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now Rose. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Mirotic out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Rose in at the guard position. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. Inside. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they did make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the Western playoffs, it seemed a bit of miss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Poked away. Westbrook drives in.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
In the corner, Snell with it. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Collison. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in rebounding, first and second chance points, and they were one of the NBA's top 5 up-tempo teams. I mean, their pace of play really brisk. Only a few squads scored more on the fast break than they did.
And you touched on their rebounding, just prolific in that area. Tremendous energy and physicality when attacking the glass. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And Dion Hoder subbed in for Roberson. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Butler with the steal. And now Rose on the floor.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force. You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Collison the pass to Westbrook. Raiders on the wing. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Butler kicks to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rose has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Mirotic. Goes up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Singler comes in for Nick Collison. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. Gasol.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And Ibaka kicks to Singler. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. The Thunder have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Here's Ibaka. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater! And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook pushes to Durant. Looking for Adams, who gets it there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Steven Adams.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Westbrook again throws. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly. Eventually pulled it together and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
6 to shoot. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading. Ahead. And the rejection by Ibaka. Hit them clean. Oh, here we go with Durant. Nobody back.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
It's stolen by Rose. Mirotic passes to Butler. Adams again throws to the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Count the bucket. Roberson's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The game's still in question, and he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Rose, he's checked in for Brooks. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 16 points for Kevin Durant. Rose against Westbrook. Kicks to Mirotic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And that one falls for Mirotic. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Cantor.
Look at the two-hander on that swing. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from the man.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Outside Butler. Gasol dishes to Mirotic. And again, Chicago. No good. To take the lead. And it's Durant missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot's good by Butler.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
For 3, Durant. Again, Durant missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that done.
No reason not to do
it. Guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Mirotic.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Cantor kicks to Durant. Rebound collected by Snell.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's Rose. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took him so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
Now, here's Butler. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. And, of course, they are still without Kyrie Irving.
Kevin, that's a significant blow to them. I mean, their team has an entirely different identity with him out of the lineup. We're not even sure what the identity is yet, but of all the guys to lose. He's the one they could at least afford to.
Yeah, tough to replace, no doubt. Not just because, though, of his ability, but even more importantly, probably the leadership that you lose. Now we have to see on this team if they can figure out a way to do it without him. And it's going to be a challenge, but if you're one of the other guys, you got to look at this as an opportunity.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Williams at the point guard. And that one's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Bulls from the top of the key. Mozgov grabs the board.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's LeBron. And Durant sends it back. Westbrook drives in. And Adams kicks to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Durant gets it to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped with it.
Beautiful. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Here's Durant, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 7 points.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia. Williams passes to Mozgov. For 3, Smith. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Outside Westbrook. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Love gets it to go.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The Thunder going with a whole new group out there. A different look now for Cleveland. The Thunder with the lead.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Here's Singler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, it's so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's C.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Poked away. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Stolen by Westbrook. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Williams kicks to James. Clock at 6. Tries from 10. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Cleveland moving it around. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Williams passes to Mozgov. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Mozgov got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland. Ibaka, this is to Robertson. Smith against Westbrook. Mozgov with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Smith kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Love. Broke loose. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Smith outside. On the wing, Williams. On the corner. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Anderson, he's checked in. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Smith again. Waiters. Smith the pass to Dellavedova. And another miss by Cleveland. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. And there's the call on Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game. Collison dishes to Augustine. Collison kicks to Singler. can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Augustine kicks to Collison. Singler for three. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. The drive by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Stolen by Waiters. The Thunder missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw, good. Waiters. And both free throws good for Waiters. Now Smith. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense. And the first half is now in the books. Thunder out in front as they end the second quarter on a 15-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. Really made a statement at the defensive end.
And now the third quarter has to get going. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Ibaka, the best to Waiters. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. The shot misses. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
Love outside. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. A year ago, they gained a victory at home.
Hey, my bad. I didn't mean to choose all white. I didn't realize you were Toronto.
Going back a season ago, it was a win
it's a messed up system.
In their two meetings.
And even though one side played postseason
If I would have known you'd
basketball,
done that, I
the
would have
other
done like
stayed at
orange
home,
or some shit.
you wouldn't have known it in their matchup.
Yeah, I gotta show you respect though for
the
choosing
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Toronto.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams.
So
Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Not phased
I'm actually from Oklahoma.
by having a bigger defender on him.
From Tulsa,
down low,
no.
And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
the team is cold
Finished
though.
off by
Real life.
DeRozan.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding.
Man, that's really like the real Lob City, it seemed like.
They read each other well there.
No doubt that is within
Alright,
his
I
range.
gotta play
Well, I would
smart.
hope so. He's a pro. If it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Back to Ibaka. From 15 feet away.
Whoa.
Outside for Durant.
Really?
Over Valanciunas. Durant. That's good. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy.
that.
I mean, he's usually in the
heel.
middle of everything for his team.
Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
A lot of people starting to jump on Chicago now. That's what I noticed.
He's got the A game rolling tonight.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that was...
He's too fast. He's too fast, bro. You can't give him a lane.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys.
Shit, he's faster in real life, though. That's what's fucked up.
And this could continue to go back and forth.
Oh,
the
shit.
entire
This
way.
got to be one of them.
I
Back
like
and
the
forth.
fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Adams. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
I stopped using Toronto because I couldn't get their jump shots right. That shit was
Outside
too hard
Lowry.
to me.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds.
That was either going to be a foul or a block.
Toronto will retain possession. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. And the ball travels
on,
out of
you
bounds.
don't ever-
It was
they don't
last
ever-
touched by Cantor.
Like, take the ball. They just tap it out of
Look
bounds.
here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. Second in free throw percentage. Third in
Warren Carroll
fewest
can
turnovers
shoot. Well,
per
I
game.
can't shoot with them, but I know
And
he
they
can shoot
also
in
showed
real life.
up in the top 5 in overall offense.
Listen, every
This
damn
team has
three-pointer,
no
even if
trouble
it's
scoring the
open.
basketball. That's the least of their concern. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their
Damn.
skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's how you make an impact with teams. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Oh, come on. Come on, Rosie.
You can get out in the open floor. You get much
That dude is
better
fast for a big
offensively.
guy.
And this lead, I think, is headed up.
See, that's why I don't mess with him, man.
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them break to back-to-back postseason.
But you know, that has nothing to do with skill. That's all Kevin right there.
Finally establishing himself as a
Yeah,
head
see,
coach.
that's me
He's
right
really
there.
known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And the Raptors making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Roberson.
Yeah, if he's wide open, he. If he's wide open, dude, he might get that. I put out like 40% chance.
Fourth straight make right out the chute. He said in a pretty high
You got the timing
standard
right,
for
maybe
himself.
like 50.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Hey, I got a question. Since you're from Canada, what does it mean by six side? What is that?
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison.
That's crazy. Like people that's not
Roberson, he's checked
that
in
never
for
even been to Canada
And
represent six side comes
Russell
great.
subbed in for Augustine. Lowry drives in
Oh, I should have had that.
to the inside. And he can't jam it through. And then Durant with the jam. Well, guys, this first half has been
Drake,
about as tightly
dude,
contested as you could hope for.
He owned the rap game right now. It's fucking retarded. Like,
Ferociously competitive. I mean,
and like he doesn't do some cliche. I mean, he can do cliche if he wants to, but he really doesn't do it. Like so many people try to like represent him. And they used to hate him when he first came out. Now it's just like he got too big. You can't deny him. Like the same people that used to say he was gay and whatnot. Now all of a sudden they try to jack his style. It's fucking
1
retarded.
second separating the shot clock and game clock. Roberson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
a rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Lowry kicks to Patterson.
Ooh.
And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring
Come on.
breakdown
He's got to
for the
stay still to
Thunder.
make them good.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Carroll. The 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Man, that dude does
Catching
not
up on the
make water.
changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for
Still
Biyombo.
temperamental.
And James Johnson is subbed in for Damari Carroll. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters.
Waiters scored 21 game, then like 6 the next
DJ
game.
Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
I know.
On the wing, Singler. The dish to Ibaka. Back to Singler. Oklahoma City moving it around. As break, here come the Raptors. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Okay, there's too many white. I don't know who's who.
Offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw.
Oh, damn.
Work.
The Thunder on 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Sign him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Yambo, he's checked in for Patterson. Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took that great the Magic job back in 2007.
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Hey, what's your name getting called again?
I don't know, Brandon. Just leave it.
Adams, he's checked in.
You know, this guy's good.
Turner comes in for Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine.
Oh, my goodness.
And Valanciunas penetrating. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Oh, where did Waiters go?
Try to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Oh, God.
Waiters dishes to Westbrook. Ibaka outside.
What are you watching?
No, please.
Puts up the baby hook. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas.
Why are you watching fake? Are you?
Cause it's fake.
Here, I need you to go over there and watch it, though, okay?
Where?
Because this guy's really good, and I can't hear that. It's distracting. Okay, go over there.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the
No, man.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding
Don't you
right
fucking.
there.
Shots good by Waiters.
He's gonna
That's
be
a
out the
clean
game for
look they
himself.
gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year. You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too.
Come on.
Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal
Playing
in
more
terms of
motion.
physicality down low.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Toronto. Damari Carroll's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. Greg, one thing about the Raptors last year, they made the moves they needed to in order to be sure to fix their bench, strengthen their bench. It showed on paper and in person.
Yeah, credit their front office. In 2014, they had a bottom 5 bench in terms of scoring. Last season, they flipped that, became a top 5 bench in terms of that scoring, and even had the 6th man of the year leading the way.
Lou Williams. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 16.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's hauled in by
Timed
Collison.
that shit perfect.
And
Oh.
pulled by Biyombo.
Not good, but
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to
come on,
be
bro.
aware of your
Come on,
clock.
come on, somebody.
Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Takes it into the tip
Whoa.
of the knee and converts the layup. 8 points for him.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still
Too
get
fast.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand.
He's honestly, Russell is kind of like a point guard version of LeBron.
He made it. He made it look easy that time.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Yeah, they're on point this year, Thunder.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little
Undefeated so
deeper
far.
with the hanging finish.
Oh.
I tell you what, they're not that deep at all, are they?
4 seconds left.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying addicts to nail the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder up by 5.
Bro, I got a YouTube channel. It's like, it just started, so it don't have a lot going on, but if you check it out, me and everything. Take it. My channel is the same as my username. I just do 2K. Right now, I don't have the equipment, so I just live stream stuff, and some people watch me. Some people don't.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first
Like, I kind
two
of caught my niche with
quarters.
2K a little bit
Kevin Durant.
recently, but I was playing Madden for like the last month and a half.
We saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
right.
he's a hard man to keep down.
Of course, I'm
So
using a
far, they
tier
haven't
1
found
team,
the
so I
answer
don't
for
say
him.
too much.
I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second
Come
half.
on, Russell.
Durant the 3
Expect so
and
much out
Ibaka
of
the
you.
4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. Patterson dishes to Lowry.
You got mismatch.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry.
Oh.
Jumper off the screen.
Ooh.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific.
It's too much white. Dude, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see my Thunder in white. I didn't know it was going to be
Clearly, this is
Toronto.
the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the
Okay.
guy to make those plays.
They get it back.
Ugh.
The pass to DeRozan.
Roberson.
Gets it to go from
I
beyond
wouldn't
the
get
arc.
waiters in.
DeRozan's got 11.
They probably would like to get their points on the first shot, no doubt, but they keep chasing down their misses.
Well, listen, you're going to always miss shots, so you'll take the extra effort because it pays big dividends when you can control that offensive play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. While you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And Kanter throws it down.
It's that post move. If you have someone good enough, that's like guaranteed unless you anticipate that roll, whatever you call it.
Outside DeRozan. Over to the wing. Wide open look.
Crap, did he
And
shoot?
there's Valanciunas on the assist from DeRozan.
Better to
Kevin
be
is really not
lucky
really
than
in it.
good got that shot to fall.
I mean, it's kind of my fault. Oh, God.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Passes it to Cannon. Waiters dishes to Durant.
Crap.
You know what?
That
And
release.
Toronto will go the other way.
That shot.
They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Outstanding perimeter defense
It's
there.
just Russell's just in position all the time. in this game. That's not
Yeah,
good.
and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes that he's on.
And it's a
Dude,
defensive
you got, dude. That's why I always choose a center and move him around.
Their fifth free throw of the game here.
In the
Oh,
season
God.
ago,
There's
they
some
hit
stuff.
about 75% of their free throws.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Waiters. Shot is
Come
off.
on, Waiter.
Nice feed from Valanciunas. Carroll against Durant. Lowry for 3.
Ooh.
The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. That is good. And that's now 20 points for Kevin Durant.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim,
Okay.
unabated in stride.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
All right, turn that light off.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching
You know how
up
to
on the
time out?
changes for Oklahoma City. Kyle Zingler comes in.
Don't click
for
start,
Serge
dude. Just
Ibaka.
click the
And
touchpad.
A.J. Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, all you do is click the touchpad, and then you're gonna call timeout. Now, the only if you can't do it, that's because the game's not gonna let you. Because you know I have the wall or whatever. But if you want to call timeout, don't click start. Just click the touchpad. Yeah, there's a lot of people that somehow don't have any idea.
Diambo is checked in for Patrick Patterson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Kyle Zingler. Roberson, he's checked
Oh
in
God,
for
why? Why are we just sticking with
Westbrook
you?
is subbed in for Augustine.
Perfect inbounds play there. He couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for him.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season,
Yeah, I was definitely trying to pass Steve Nash, but I guess I'll
just
take it.
manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
But I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team
Why?
to get swept with home court advantage
That
in
new
the
game?
playoffs since 2011.
And guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You could see that
Braylon, there's
they
people
had
watching
trouble in
you.
the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw
What'd you
a
say?
sweep coming. That's where they
I ain't
were.
never gonna be done. Okay, I don't know what to do with that guy. It's just too
Right
fast.
back to the basics there.
I want him on my
One
team.
hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the
Come on.
basics look pretty
Oh
exciting?
Yeah,
God.
he does. They
Thought
look
he was
sweet
close.
when he does.
And they better stay.
Get it back.
This
Okay.
game is still yet to be determined.
I really didn't do anything
How about
for that
the
to happen.
sharp
I don't
steal
know what
and
happened.
then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive
Oh,
play
thank
has
God.
to build some momentum.
See, this is why I don't play.
Is that
Like,
James
point
Harden
guard.
It's
now?
Lowry
No, it's not tied. But you could be if I'm
from
not
the wing.
careful.
And Roberson pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 4. And Durant gets it to go with
Ooh,
the
what was
assist by
that?
Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here is Lowry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And there's a call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently.
Oh.
They'll count the basket.
And Roberson kicks to
Oh,
Durant.
I should have shot that, but I can't tell half the time who's who.
Feeds to Robertson. Right side, Westbrook. It could go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Please don't do that.
And
What's
we're
the
set to
fourth
start
quarter?
the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat.
Oh,
The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patrick
Okay,
Patterson
no
is
stars.
out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Carroll in the small forward spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Singler for 3.
come on, Sigler. You sometimes make that shit.
Patterson got his third.
Braylon,
And out of bounds.
look what you
as the
did.
Thunder gain possession.
You actually you messed the other
Just
guy
a
up.
lack of awareness on
So
his
high.
part. Just no
You can tell you how to
idea
get.
he was right near the line.
Stop.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Caillou.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is
Oh,
entertaining.
oh.
Exactly what we get.
They retain
Pretty sure
possession.
that was.
Madison in the pick for Lowry. Just 5 in the clock. Biyombo, no luck.
I'm going to put this
I guess even he has to make one of those.
I'll be right back.
Okay, right.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
All right, Braylon, go.
Lowry again. It's Westbrook. Patterson, the screen. Dishes it to Carroll.
I know what you were trying to do. To have.
The Thunder leading by 6. Looking to get it.
Oh, come on. Wasn't
This
nobody
is the
there.
Easy stuff.
I mean, there was one person there.
They
So.
could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty
Oh,
trips.
God.
They need some points.
Yeah, and then it didn't let me control Steven Adams.
No.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game. And the Raptors have been talking about
What?
changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good looking change too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel
God.
fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose.
Right.
I don't care what the lead is.
Miss
We
Jones.
do not back off.
DeRozan with it. And it's Wiggins picking him up. The try by Lowry. Goes up the baseline. Again, the miss by Lowry. Oklahoma City leading by 4.
I got you.
Westbrook passes to Cantor.
Come on, Cannon.
Ibaka pushes to Cantor. Second shot
on.
opportunity. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Thunder lead by 6. Lowry drives in. The second chance effort. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half. And that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
What?
He is stolen by
You don't want to pass with the open person?
He feeds it to DeRozan. The offensive rebound.
All right, go. Alley-oop.
And Waiters with the stop.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves
Alley-oop is triangle twice. Just tap the crap out if you see someone open.
Toronto calls timeout.
Triangle twice.
They're trailing by 6. 1:32 left.
Dang, dude, I didn't know you didn't know that either. You could have taken advantage of so many different like situations. And you haven't even used Terrence Ross.
Thunder making a change here. Robertson's checked in.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I know he can dunk. Look off.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls
No, that's on me.
an official has to make.
Yeah,
I
in this
thought it
case,
was
I
on
think
you.
got it
I
right.
thought you went over
The
the
defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That's the first net. Brings them within 5.
I'm surprised that I don't see Drake in the sidelines.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive
you
a
know,
trip
just
to the
take
line as
what
he
you
would
buy.
like. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Offensive
Oh.
rebound. And Westbrook, here we go. He gets
Come on,
that one
Russell.
drop.
Ooh.
Now 5 of 12.
That's cheese, I know. I know, dude.
With his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Lowry for 3. Offensive rebound. Brown
Oh, I
shoots.
timed up.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cantor. Foul call that time in the
Good
win.
game,
They'll
bro.
give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Even from over here, you can see.
No question about it.
Yeah, man, you gotta get them alley-oops in. Braylon.
Tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Oh, you were screaming. I know.
But they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Hey, I can hear you, boy.
Braylon.
On that
Stop.
one, shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant
Bro, I'm not gonna
contact,
download that game,
straightforward
ever.
call. Simple.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 8. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's not over yet.
I said you good game.
I can't, bro. I can't hear you right now because someone has the phone up. Oh no, I don't do Instagram like that. I have a personal Instagram, but not like a channel Instagram. And I haven't been on that in like a minute.
Waiters, he's checked in for the
I know I need to. Everyone in their grandma got a YouTube channel. They all got Instagrams and Facebooks and Twitch and everything to go with it. T-shirts nowadays. I mean, it's ridiculous. I ain't got the kind of money for that. So.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
I thought that was in.
Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Durant just inside the line.
That's dagger.
And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, I mean,
This game's finally gotten away from it.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not.
you gotta start
really much
shooting
they
with
can
like
do
your
at this point.
your shooters when they're open. Like I know Carroll's a good shooter, but he went
The
open
shot
right
by
there.
Carroll, no good. It's
Oh.
stolen by Carroll.
Oh,
Rejection by Ibaka. Waiters pass it to Ibaka. Durant attacking.
only
Their
Durant.
lead to double digits.
I found out if I could do a turbo and pull it back, I can like dunk on LeBron with Durant.
Their time in wrapping this game up, they came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
Gobble, gobble. I ain't the road.
Bro, she just farted.
She just farted.
Yeah.
Brethren, I can't concentrate with that phone. And now people are watching me. They're gonna be mad because I'm done streaming.
Huh?
They're gonna be mad at you.